Welcome to today's video. You know what time it is? It is 14th of February. It is the season of love. And Chelsea, they are going to have a repeat of the FAcup match that they played against Brighton at the Amex Stadium. But I don't expect anything like love from Chelsea in this game against Brighton. And before that game, Enzo Maresca had a pre-match conference about the game. A lot of questions were thrown to Enzo Maresca, and he did well to answer most of them. Chelsea is going to play against Brighton at the Amex Stadium. This is going to be the repeat of the FA Cup match that they played. Already, you knew that Chelsea lost that game. And Enzo Maresca had a lot to say. First of all, the journalists, they threw questions at him. They asked him, what did he think about the Brighton coach? He said, have nothing to say about him, that he's expecting the same thing, that nothing really much is going to change. So he's expecting the same thing that happened in the match that they played a few days ago, a repeat of that as well. But I believe this time around, I think Enzo Maresca is going to change his tactics. I said this in my previous video, and Enzo Maresca as well, he confirmed what I just said about Nkunku and the case of Nicolas Jackson. He said, I quote, he said that Christopher Nkunku is not a nine. He's an attacking midfielder. So, the way Jackson works on the ball and off the ball is different from the way Christopher Nkunku works with the ball on and off the ball. This is exactly the same thing that I said in my previous video. It's just the same thing. They are not the same kind of player. So, and Enzo Maresca, what he's saying now is that maybe he's going to try something different. This is telling you that he's going to change his formation. He's going to try something different, both in personnel. He said he has the option of another player, other players that might play as a number 9. Pedro can play there, Nolly can play there, as well as Tyreek George. But if either of these players play there, so what does this mean? It's obvious that Kopama is going to play at the number 10 role, just like as I predicted that he should remain in his number 10 role. He's going to play there. So where is Christopher Nkunku going to play? It means he's going to go to one of the wings. And I'm thinking maybe that should be from the left wing, so that he can be able to be cutting back and shooting. I think that's his best attribute. If he's not cutting in, then he's playing as a number 10. But as for me, I will leave the number 10 for Kopama. I don't know if Pedro or any of these guys that he mentioned, if any of them is going to do well at the number 9. Who knows? They might be the missing piece in this Chelsea. It might really work well, and it might still be a disaster. But I don't pray that it's going. I don't pray for it to be a disaster, because if it becomes a disaster for him, it will be a disaster for everyone. Nobody wants to lose. At least we are in the 4th position in the table right now. So I think Chelsea should do well and win this game. And he spoke a lot of questions were also asked about injured players. They asked him about Nicolas Jackson, which is the talk of the town. He said he should be out like 6 to 8 weeks. He said initially when he came off from that game, that they were expecting that it's going to be a minor injury because of the way he reacted. But when they had a scan, they found out that it's going to be after the international break. That's when he's going to come back. He said even the same Lavia as well, that Lavia will come back. That's when they are also expecting Lavia to come back towards that period as well. This Lavia injury case again is becoming something else. After one game, he will miss like 6. He's not helping anybody at all. They should know what they will do to Lavia so that he can be fit and consistent for Chelsea. He also talked about Wesley Fofana. He said Wesley Fofana is back with the group, so they are expecting him to be fully fit in the next 2 to 3 weeks. Then he will be coming back. See, aside from that, Reece James is fit. He's fully fit. That the reason why he didn't play in the FA Cup match was just they needed him to rest. That is the only reason. So he is going to be available for us, and we really, really miss him. And also, he spoke about the goalkeeper. This is the only joy that I had in that interview. He said that before he dropped Roberto Sanchez in that game that Chelsea played against West Ham, that he spoke to him, and he also spoke to Philip Jorgensen as well. But since then, he hasn't spoken to Philip Jorgensen, and he hasn't spoken to Roberto Sanchez. But the thing is that he doesn't want the situation where they will be changing keeper every match. In every match, they will be changing keeper. He said he doesn't want that situation. But the thing is that the goalkeeper that they know for now is Philip Jorgensen. And this is all I want to hear. Philip Jorgensen should be in that position. That is just it. I don't want to see Roberto Sanchez. He's relegated to Conference League or whatever. Philip Jorgensen, let's try him. Let's see how he's going to fare. So guys, that is it. I just pray that Chelsea will win this game. against Brighton. It's going to be 9 p.m. today. So I just pray everybody. I just pray that Chelsea will win this game. That's just it. They need to win this game so that they will still remain in that position. If we have any chances of hope of going to Champions League next season, that is just that. So that's it for me, guys. I will see you after the match against Brighton, and hopefully I'll be here to celebrate the victory because that's the only Valentine gift that Chelsea should give us. Thank you. I will see you in my next video.